A guy gets a sharp jolt in his chest. Yet right after, there's that slow grin, an unreadable stare, then silence stretching out. His heart kicks up, breathing turns shallow, hands get clammy. Maybe it's just chance, though somehow her gaze seems to whisper something bigger, like she could mean more than he expected. Most times, it's not real, just a mirage. Instead of seeing her clearly, he sees what he dreams up. He protects that image, brags about how unique she is, yet admires only his made-up version. Time slips by hunting a future that was never there. Freedom kicks in once someone faces what's real, not their hopes. As soon as they watch their inner responses rather than the reflection staring back. If that clarity's missing, any mental shortcut hits its mark, since fantasy feels safer than facts. She hardly says a word. Strength shows in quiet moments, quick looks away, moves so faint they're hard to catch. The quieter she is, the wilder his thoughts get. Waiting starts to grip him tight. He thinks he likes her, but really, he's stuck on what he dreams up. Quiet turns into message, daydreams turn into trap. Clear thinking ends the trance. Noticing who they really are, instead of what you hope. If someone mixes up fantasy with reality, then any trick can trap them, no force needed. Looks hit hard, fast. A guy responds without thinking, his breath changes, attention locks in, instincts kick in instead. Attraction isn't luck, it's built into the body. The real danger? How it's wielded, a slight grin, silence just before meeting eyes, or a brush of skin that feels unplanned. He believes he's standing up for her, yet really he's just hooked on a rush in his brain. Looks turn into a trap. His purpose slips away as he chases another high, another spark. He only starts to break free once he notices the person beneath the surface. A little joke that stings more than expected, silence right after closeness, bringing up someone else's name. Guys assume it's just chance wrong. She's scouting for weak spots, studying how he reacts instead of what he says. If he starts showing off, making excuses, or arguing his case, she quietly stops respecting him. Life keeps throwing challenges. Slip up even one time, that mistake labels you as fragile. Yet if his worth isn't tied to how she responds, those trials fade in impact. Calm confidence makes him immune. Midnight talks, hushed stories, scars picked clean. He thinks he's special, driven to guard, fix, or rescue. Yet the openness isn't equal. She shares bits that spark his urge to shield her, while handing him no real safety in exchange. He ends up saving her, not walking beside her. Lots of guys spend ages fixing someone who didn't want to grow. True connection goes both ways. If just one shares everything, the other takes power, never real affection. Males are raised thinking they need a girl to feel whole. Movies plus stories feed the idea that romance fixes inner voids. When she says, "Only you get me," it sounds like rescue. His isolation feels over, like peace just arrived. Yet every woman fails to rescue a guy. She might back him up, fire him up, or lure him, just won't make him whole. A dude pulls through only when he lifts himself. Once he's solid alone, vows don't trap him. Guilt sneaks in without warning. When she says, "If you cared at all, you'd stay," it sticks. Words like "after how much I opened up" weigh on him. She hands him her wounds, her history, her recovery, none of which he caused. Burdened by a load meant for someone else, he works hard to mend what was never damaged by him. Loving someone just because you have to isn't real affection, it's more like being trapped. Trying to heal someone else's old wounds? That's not something any guy can pull off. Once he quits covering costs that don't belong to him, things start feeling like his again. Her warmth comes in small, measured amounts. One minute she's smiling at you, touching your arm, pulling close, then next thing, she's distant again. That back and forth hooks him deep. Now it's not about wanting her, it's about needing that rush to feel normal. Fear of losing out or being replaced drives him to try harder, just for a crumb. Shortages often fake. Holding back care? That's not love, it's power play. Once someone spots the trick, they quit chasing validation. No more craving looks or nods means you can't be pushed around. A crash follows, mystery dies, beauty dulls, challenges soften, weakness unravels, vows crumble, shame cracks, like dissolves. One complete soul can't be swayed. He quits chasing rescue, he already holds it.